You need to stop seeking instant gratification. In our modern age, we find ourselves in a constant chase for instant gratification, a relentless pursuit for immediate rewards and pleasures. This phenomenon, deeply ingrained in our daily lives, often leaves us feeling unfulfilled and perpetually seeking more. But what if we could transcend this cycle and embrace a path of delayed gratification, leading to deeper, more meaningful fulfillment? In this exploration, we shall delve into the wisdom and practical advice necessary to embark on such a transformative journey. We begin by acknowledging the pervasive nature of instant gratification in our lives. From the rapid consumption of social media to the ease of online shopping, we are surrounded by opportunities for immediate pleasure. Yet, these fleeting moments of satisfaction rarely lead to lasting happiness. Instead, they often leave us feeling empty, yearning for more, and trapped in a vicious cycle of desire and disappointment. To break free from this cycle, we must first understand the concept of delayed gratification. Delayed gratification involves resisting the temptation of an immediate reward in favor of a more substantial, long-term gain. This requires discipline, patience, and a clear sense of direction. Imagine, if you will, a graduate student embarking on a challenging academic journey. They possess intelligence and creativity, but struggle with the discipline necessary to achieve their long-term goals. This struggle is not unique. It is a reflection of a broader human condition. To cultivate delayed gratification, one must begin by setting a clear and meaningful goal. This goal should be something that resonates deeply with your values and aspirations. It should be a long-term vision that inspires and motivates you, even in the face of immediate temptations. Ask yourself, if I could have what I truly needed and wanted, what would that be? This is not a question to be answered lightly or hastily. It requires introspection and honesty, much like asking a trusted friend for advice. Consider various aspects of your life: relationships, career, education, civic responsibilities, and personal well-being. If you could optimize these areas, what would they look like? What kind of relationships would bring you joy and fulfillment? What career path would align with your passions and talents? How would you take care of your physical and mental health in an ideal world? These questions help you envision a future that is worth striving for, a future that provides the motivational force needed to delay immediate pleasures. Once you have identified your long-term goal, the next step is to break it down into smaller, manageable tasks. This process may seem simplistic, but it is profoundly challenging. It requires humility and a realistic assessment of your current capabilities. Start with micro goals that present a slight challenge but are still achievable. For instance, a common piece of advice is to clean up your room. This may sound trivial, but it is a powerful metaphor for bringing order to your life. Imagine your bedroom as a reflection of your inner state. If it is cluttered and disorganized, it likely mirrors the chaos in your mind and life. Organizing your room is not just about physical tidiness. It is about creating an environment that fosters clarity and peace. Moreover, if you share your living space with a partner, organizing your room requires negotiation and cooperation. This process can reveal underlying issues in your relationship, forcing you to address them and work towards a harmonious coexistence. As you set out to achieve your micro goals, be prepared for resistance. You may find yourself struggling to complete even the simplest tasks. This resistance is a sign of the deeper chaos within you, and it is not to be underestimated. For example, you might decide to vacuum your room only to find that you can't bring yourself to do it. This seemingly trivial task becomes a monumental challenge, highlighting the disarray in your life. In such cases, it is essential to make the task even smaller. Perhaps instead of vacuuming the entire room, you start by moving the vacuum cleaner into the room. This small step, while seemingly insignificant, is a victory in itself. It represents a willingness to confront the chaos and take the first step towards order. Celebrate this achievement, no matter how small, and use it as a foundation to build upon. As you continue to take these small steps, you will notice a gradual acceleration in your progress. The journey towards delayed gratification is not linear. It is exponential. Each small victory builds momentum, making the next step slightly easier. Over time, these incremental changes lead to significant transformations, both in your external environment and your internal state. However, it is crucial to remain humble and patient throughout this process. Do not be tempted to rush ahead or take on too much at once. Respect the contract you have made with yourself and allow yourself to appreciate each step forward, no matter how small. Avoid the trap of self-sabotage, where an overzealous effort leads to burnout and regression. Instead, maintain a steady, deliberate pace and trust in the process. In relationships, the principles of delayed gratification are equally applicable. For instance, if you wish to improve your communication with your partner, start with small, specific actions. If your partner appreciates compliments on their appearance, make a conscious effort to acknowledge this. Initially, it may feel forced or artificial, but with practice, it becomes more natural. This willingness to practice and improve, even in small ways, can lead to profound changes in your relationship over time. In essence, the journey from instant to delayed gratification is a journey towards self-mastery and true fulfillment. It requires a willingness to confront the chaos within and around you, and to take deliberate, incremental steps towards order and harmony. It demands patience, humility, and a clear vision of your long-term goals. But the rewards are immeasurable: a deeper sense of satisfaction, meaningful relationships, and a life aligned with your true values. So, I invite you to embark on this journey with me. Reflect on your own life and identify the areas where instant gratification has taken hold. Envision a future that brings you true fulfillment, and break it down into small, achievable steps. Embrace the challenges and celebrate the victories, no matter how small. And remember, the path to true fulfillment is not a sprint, but a marathon. It requires perseverance, discipline, and a steadfast commitment to your highest aspirations. The profound rewards of embracing delayed gratification. Now that we have laid the groundwork for understanding and cultivating delayed gratification, let us delve deeper into the profound rewards that await those who embrace this path. As we continue our journey, we will explore the transformative power of patience, the wisdom of humility, and the ultimate fulfillment that comes from aligning our actions with our deepest values. One of the most significant rewards of embracing delayed gratification is the development of patience. In a world that constantly bombards us with opportunities for immediate pleasure, patience becomes a rare and valuable virtue. It allows us to endure temporary discomfort for the sake of long-term gain, to stay committed to our goals even when the road is arduous. Patience teaches us to appreciate the process rather than just the outcome. It shifts our focus from the fleeting thrill of instant rewards to the enduring satisfaction of meaningful achievements. For instance, consider the process of learning a new skill. The initial stages are often frustrating and slow, but with patience, we gradually improve and eventually master the skill. This journey, with all its ups and downs, becomes a source of deep fulfillment. Moreover, patience fosters resilience. It equips us to handle setbacks and failures with grace, to view them not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. When we delay gratification, we build the mental and emotional fortitude needed to persevere through challenges. This resilience is essential not only for achieving our goals, but also for navigating the complexities of life. Another profound reward of delayed gratification is the wisdom of humility. When we set out to achieve long-term goals, we often encounter our limitations and weaknesses. This realization can be humbling, but it is also enlightening. It reminds us that we are not infallible, that we have much to learn and improve. Humility encourages us to seek guidance and support from others. It opens us to new perspectives and insights, enriching our understanding and enhancing our growth. For example, if you struggle with maintaining a tidy room, acknowledging this struggle and seeking advice is a humble yet powerful step towards improvement. It shows a willingness to learn and grow, which is essential for achieving lasting change. Furthermore, humility helps us build stronger relationships. When we admit our shortcomings and ask for help, we create opportunities for genuine connection and collaboration. We learn to appreciate the strengths and contributions of others, fostering mutual respect and understanding. This collaborative spirit is vital for achieving shared goals and creating a harmonious environment. The ultimate reward of embracing delayed gratification is the fulfillment that comes from aligning our actions with our deepest values. When we resist the lure of instant pleasures, we create space to pursue what truly matters to us. We move from a life driven by external rewards to one guided by internal values. This alignment brings a profound sense of purpose and meaning to our lives. It transforms our daily actions into expressions of our core beliefs and aspirations. For instance, if you value health and well-being, choosing to exercise and eat healthily despite the temptation of junk food becomes a powerful affirmation of your values. Each act of self-discipline becomes a step towards a life that reflects who you truly are. Moreover, this alignment fosters a deep sense of integrity. It ensures that our actions are consistent with our beliefs, creating harmony between our inner and outer worlds. This integrity is the foundation of true fulfillment, as it allows us to live authentically and wholeheartedly. As we embrace delayed gratification, we also develop a greater appreciation for the present moment. While we work towards long-term goals, we learn to find joy and contentment in the journey itself. We become more mindful of our actions and experiences, savoring each step rather than rushing towards the finish line. This mindfulness enhances our overall well-being. It reduces stress and anxiety by shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have. It cultivates gratitude for the small joys and achievements that make up our daily lives. In essence, it transforms our pursuit of future rewards into a celebration of the present moment. In conclusion, the path of delayed gratification is not an easy one, but it is profoundly rewarding. It cultivates patience, resilience, humility, and integrity. It aligns our actions with our deepest values, bringing purpose and meaning to our lives. It fosters mindfulness and gratitude, enhancing our overall well-being. By embracing this path, we transcend the fleeting pleasures of instant gratification and achieve true, lasting fulfillment. As we continue this journey, I invite you to reflect on your own experiences with instant and delayed gratification. Consider the areas where you have successfully delayed gratification and the rewards that have followed. Also, think about the areas where you still struggle and how you can apply the principles we've discussed to overcome these challenges. Remember, the journey towards delayed gratification is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires perseverance, discipline, and a steadfast commitment to your highest aspirations. but the rewards are immeasurable: a deeper sense of satisfaction, meaningful relationships, and a life aligned with your true values. So, take the next step forward with confidence and courage. Embrace the challenges and celebrate the victories, no matter how small, and trust in the process, knowing that each step brings you closer to true fulfillment. Embracing the journey. Practical steps to cultivate delayed gratification. Having explored the profound rewards of embracing delayed gratification, let us now turn our attention to the practical steps we can take to cultivate this transformative habit in our daily lives. This journey requires a combination of self-awareness, discipline, and strategic planning. By incorporating these elements into our routine, we can gradually shift from a mindset of instant gratification to one of long-term fulfillment. The first step in cultivating delayed gratification is to develop self-awareness. This involves recognizing the triggers and patterns that lead us to seek immediate rewards. Take some time to reflect on your daily habits and routines. When do you feel the strongest urge for instant gratification? Is it when you're bored, stressed, or seeking comfort? Understanding these triggers can help you anticipate and manage them more effectively. Once you have identified your triggers, the next step is to create a plan to address them. This plan should include specific strategies for resisting immediate temptations and staying focused on your long-term goals. For example, if you tend to seek instant gratification through social media, consider setting specific times for checking your accounts and limiting your overall usage. Alternatively, if you find yourself reaching for unhealthy snacks when stressed, prepare healthy alternatives in advance and practice stress relief techniques such as deep breathing or meditation. Another practical step is to set clear and achievable goals. As we discussed earlier, breaking down your long-term goals into smaller, manageable tasks is essential for maintaining motivation and momentum. Start with micro goals that challenge you just enough to promote growth, but are still within your reach. Celebrate each small victory, as these successes build the confidence and resilience needed to tackle larger challenges. In addition to setting goals, it is important to establish a routine that supports your pursuit of delayed gratification. Consistency is key to forming new habits and making lasting changes. Design a daily schedule that prioritizes your long-term goals and includes regular time for self-reflection and self-care. This routine should also incorporate breaks and rewards that help you stay balanced and motivated. One effective technique for maintaining focus and discipline is the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment and observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. By cultivating mindfulness, you can become more aware of your impulses and learn to respond to them with intention rather than reaction. This practice can be particularly helpful in moments of temptation, allowing you to pause and consider the long-term consequences of your actions. Another valuable tool for cultivating delayed gratification is the power of visualization. Visualization involves imagining yourself achieving your long-term goals and experiencing the rewards that come with them. This mental rehearsal can strengthen your commitment and motivation, making it easier to resist immediate temptations. Take a few minutes each day to visualize your future success, focusing on the specific steps you need to take and the positive outcomes that await you. In addition to these individual strategies, it is important to seek support from others. Surround yourself with people who share your values and goals, and who can provide encouragement and accountability. Share your aspirations with trusted friends or family members, and consider joining a group or community that aligns with your interests. This support network can help you stay motivated and overcome obstacles along the way. As you work towards cultivating delayed gratification, be prepared for setbacks and challenges. Change is rarely a linear process, and you may encounter moments of frustration or temptation. When these moments arise, practice self-compassion and remind yourself of the progress you have made. Reflect on the lessons learned from each setback and use them as opportunities for growth. One of the most challenging aspects of delayed gratification is managing the discomfort that often accompanies it. Whether it's the frustration of waiting for results or the difficulty of resisting immediate pleasures, discomfort is an inevitable part of the process. However, it is also a powerful teacher. By learning to tolerate and even embrace discomfort, you develop the resilience and inner strength needed to pursue your long-term goals. To build this resilience, practice exposing yourself to small, manageable doses of discomfort. This could involve setting a timer for focused work sessions, gradually increasing the intensity of your workouts, or experimenting with new and challenging activities. Each time you push through discomfort, you expand your capacity for perseverance and self-discipline. In addition to building resilience, it is important to cultivate a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. This perspective encourages you to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats to your self-worth. By embracing a growth mindset, you can approach the journey of delayed gratification with curiosity and determination, knowing that each step forward contributes to your overall development. As you continue to cultivate delayed gratification, remember to celebrate your progress and honor your efforts. Take time to acknowledge the small victories and the incremental improvements that mark your journey. These moments of recognition reinforce your commitment and provide the motivation needed to keep moving forward. In conclusion, the journey towards delayed gratification is a multifaceted and deeply rewarding endeavor. It requires a combination of self-awareness, discipline, and strategic planning. By developing self-awareness, setting clear goals, establishing supportive routines, practicing mindfulness, seeking support, building resilience, and cultivating a growth mindset, you can gradually shift from a mindset of instant gratification to one of long-term fulfillment. As we continue this journey together, I invite you to reflect on the practical steps discussed and consider how you can incorporate them into your own life. What triggers lead you to seek instant gratification, and how can you address them? What long-term goals inspire and motivate you, and what micro goals can help you achieve them? How can you build a routine that supports your pursuit of delayed gratification, and who can provide the support and accountability you need? Embrace the challenges and celebrate the victories, no matter how small. Trust in the process and know that each step brings you closer to true fulfillment. And remember, the path to delayed gratification is not a sprint, but a marathon. It requires perseverance, discipline, and a steadfast commitment to your highest aspirations. But the rewards are immeasurable: a deeper sense of satisfaction, meaningful relationships, and a life aligned with your true values.